Ladies and gentlemen, I think we broke the builder for NBA 2K25. Let me explain. So we all know today was a special day because a lot of the creators that were allowed to go to Community Day released their builds, their insights, the badges, and animations, and whatnot. They try to cover everything. So what I did for you is I covered everything that Joe Knows did in Double H, and I'm gonna combine it into one video, and I'm gonna hit key points that they both mentioned so you don't make this mistake. I know. Drop a sub. Let's get straight to this video. CHOC has said something about the community. He said, every build was terrible. But don't worry, we're not going to make that mistake because I'm going to give you valid points. Now, 5-9 builds, they were it. Everybody wanted that Community Day, but sadly, it's been patched. Yes, it's 100%. We ain't got to talk about it. Let's move forward. Now, 2K Labs, they go crazy and they have every single category that you can think of. 2K Labs has the shooting badges, shooting, playmaking, finishing, defense, rebounding, right? They even have the takeover requirements, above the rim, ankle taker, board beast. They have everything that you can come on. They even have the animation requirements for players. This is everything that you need. I don't understand how anyone can mess up a build using these keys. So my thing is, don't rush the builder just to go to the park. It's brand new, yada. Don't do that because you're gonna end up spending money on a build that you don't like. Look at this, LeBron James. Everybody was going crazy for LeBron James. You only need an 84 driving dunk. Minimum height is 6'5", tallest is 7'3". Literally, they have everything here. They have dribble animation. They have shooting animation. So we're gonna be covering a lot. And trust me, after watching my video and the help of Joe Knows and Double H and 2K Labs, I think this is gonna be a very solid video. Right here, we're gonna go into talking about the legend badges. So let's hear what Joe Knows how to say.
As you can see, they look cool, but some are very expensive.
The 3-pointer is a 99.
Legend badges, you need a 99 3-pointer, and it puts you up to 64 overall. You see, it's 4 overall.
Mind you, he's a 6'2" height.
To 99 3. Another one that we're gonna take a look at here is going to be posterizer, right?
Poster.
So you need 99 driving dunk and 90 vertical. It's going to be much more expensive than the 3-pointer because you need 2 attribute categories to hit certain thresholds. So this is what I mean. Certain legend badges.
Keep that in mind, guys. A lot of the attributes tie into each other.
About ball handling, right?
Moving forward, I want you guys to see 99
83 overall. 83 overall.
Legend
just
badges.
Like that. Now you get
ankle assassin, you get handle for days, and unpluckable if you have a 99 ball handle. But one thing to mention is you're already at 83 overall, and those attributes, he didn't even touch it. They move along when you're moving the slider off the ball handle to 99. What I'm saying, every time you move a click, something else is moving with it. Like, that's as simple as I can make it for you guys.
3 legend badges with this one. You get ankle assassin, handles for days, and unpluckable. But the reason being is because it's tied to so many other attributes, right? Your speed with ball automatically goes to an 89. Your layup automatically goes to an 84. Your speed automatically goes to an 84. So depending on what the badge is tied to attribute-wise is also going to obviously affect how expensive getting that legend badge is.
Keep that in mind, guys. Legend badges are pretty, but they're going to be very expensive. And I don't really feel anybody should not necessarily do the legend badge, but just be careful. You don't have to be a pure build of anything. Trust me, Hall of Fame is going to be just as good, and you're going to be versatile. Moving forward.
Attribute ties to and how much it ties to those other attributes.
We're talking about height.
Get into that in just a second. Another one to look at is 99 driving layup. That gets you
the smaller builds get more attribute caps. You get to play around with it a little bit more. But you're also a smaller build.
Legend layup mix master, but as you can see, you still need 98 close shot and 98 driving layup to get legend float game. So that's basically 299 attributes to get one badge.
That is crazy. Float game is very taxed in NBA 2K25. I don't know why, but it is. It is. So layup master, he already has it because of the legend badge, because the 99 layup. But the float game, it's not legend because you need a 98 close shot. We already have the layup, but in order to get it on legend, we got to move our close shot to a 98. And mind you, already we're at 75 overall. So Float game is the most expensive legend badge up to date right now in NBA 2K25.
Badge level of lightning launch. Another one that people requested a lot, limitless range.
Let's talk limitless range.
Legend limitless range is 6'5". 6'5", minimum wingspan. You can get a 99 3-pointer. That's the requirement for legend limitless range. Hall of Fame limitless range.
Keep that in mind, guys, if you really want this badge.
Range is going to require a 96 3-pointer.
So 99 for the legend. You want the Hall of Fame? It's got to be a 96, but the tallest you can be is 6'5".
96 3-ball.
And that's it. And then once you're done with that, you go to the next screen, and this is where you can select your position.
Moving on, now we're on Double H's video. Keep in mind that there's no template builds right now for the community day. They did have it last year, but they don't have it this year. And there's also a new change to the 2K25 builder. Last year, how we had a tier, what was it? Tier C, B, A. Now it's only brought up to 2 tiers. And also, your takeover is now visible in the builder. So let's hear what you have to say about this.
Different than the 2K24 builder, because in the 2K24 builder, you would be able to see your potential badges you can unlock on the far right, but in the 2K25 builder, this screen has nothing about badges. And the big reason for that is because this year there's no C tier, B tier, A tier, or S tier badges like there was in 24, and this year there's just tier 1 and tier 2 badges.
I actually like that more. It gives you more information on the builder.
Weight, height, and wingspan is obviously going to affect your stats, and that's why it shows the max potential stats you can have on your build with the ratings in the middle of the screen. Now keep in mind there are certain heights that will get more attributes to work with in the builder.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Dude, how do you get legend float game? So I went out, down, scroll over, and guys, legend actually upgraded. They were in 2K25. The 2K
right here, we got a builder from 2K24. We got a builder for 2K25. It's the same exact height. They're both 6'7", 180 for the weight. Wingspan 6'7", and what do you notice? Well, the builder on 25 is a lot more better than the builder on 24, obviously, because you get more to do. You get more flexibility on 25 than you did in 24. But I'm gonna let him try to break it down for you guys.
25 build automatically went to a 73 close shot, automatically went to a 43 standing dunk, automatically went to a 46 post control, automatically went to a 49 defensive rebound. There are certain things that were just automatically being upgraded that wouldn't have been.
It happens automatically
on 2K24. And you can see the 2K24 build, all the main stats I have are the same, but I'm only a 97 overall, meaning that these taller builds, when you upgrade them, there's going to be other stats that are affected more by them, meaning that you're going to have less room before you reach that 99 max threshold, meaning that the taller builds are better in 2K24 attribute-wise than they're going to be in 2K25. Now, before I show you what some of these...
So now I see what he's saying. So attribute-wise in 24, but in 25, it unlocks more like animations and badges and whatnot because those things tie up. Close shot is a 53 on 24, and a close shot on 25 is a 73. This is a very informative video, man. Shout out to him.
These short builds are looking like, and the comparison of them to 2K24. Well, I will say after playing the gameplay, I do think despite shorter builds having better attributes and more attributes to work with in the builder, I do think the taller builds are going to have an advantage in game despite having lower.
There you go, man. So your smaller builds are going to be faster and whatnot, but he thinks that the taller builds are still going to be the meta. We only can find out when the game drops and we can see it for ourselves. Like I said, a lot of things have been changed since they played the game. So we only can see what's going to happen when this moves forward. Now, the next thing I wanted to touch up on was around right here. Pay attention to this. This is very, 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 very important.
Right,
shout out to the slashers. Right here, we have the packages. Now, it's not all of them, but it gives you a visual of basically what we're looking at. The thing I want you to notice, right? And these are one of the things that people make a mistake when it comes to the builder. A lot of people go for the badge posterizer. They go for it on bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and now legend, right? Even if you went gold and you had the requirement to unlock gold posterizer, which if we go to 2K Labs and we go to badge requirements and we go to finishing right here, man, shout out to 2K Labs for this. We go to posterizer, right? To get posterizer on gold, it requires a driving dunk of a 93, a vertical of an 80. To go Hall of Fame, posterizer has to be on a 96 with the vertical of 85. Now look at this. Let's just use gold for an example, right? Gold is a 93 driving dunk. The vertical, keep in mind, stay with me. Vertical is at an 80. Now, if we go back to this chart, what do you guys see? If I didn't tell you that, you probably wouldn't know, right? But you won't be able to get all the dunk packages even though you got gold posterizer. Oh, now everybody's staring at the screen, right? I know. It took me a little while to see that because gold poster only requires 80 vertical. But if you want all the packages, if we go over here, vertical is at an 82. And if you wanted to go even higher, the vertical is at a 90. So 80 is not the safe spot. The safe spot is actually going to be 82, but they're saying 85 is actually where it's at. I'm going to let him explain it.
Is they didn't tell us any ball handle requirements. They didn't tell us, oh, this is the ball handle requirement for Jamal Murray go-to shot, or this is the requirement for Tracy McGrady jump shot base, or this is the requirement for Trae Young escape. They didn't tell us any of that, but the only things they told us were the requirements for contact dunks, standing dunk animations. So I'm going to provide you guys that information here because I don't know any of the other requirements as of right now, but I feel like contact dunks are probably going to be one of the most asked things.
Definitely, for sure.
List of the contact dunk requirements. So if you are...
Next up, we're going to talk about standing dunk, and be advised that both of these videos are in there, and I just grabbed what I thought was very important.
Going for contact dunks, 89 driving dunks, 78 vert.
Let's move along to the standing dunk.
You're probably going to be... And if you're going to go 93, 80, you're probably standing dunk animations.
Here we go with the standing dunk.
So don't even go 40.
Last year, everybody went 40. They wanted the under the basket. That has not changed. Two-hand under the basket, lowest requirement standing dunk is going to be 40. So if you want to get a quick bucket, you have to go 40. These are the requirements for the standing dunk. Got one hand, you could go 45. Last year, I always went 45, and I got 2 because after that, it's just taxed. The pro under the basket, 65. From 45 to 65 is a big leap, and especially in terms of the attributes in the cap. So I wouldn't really go 65, especially if you're a guard. Maybe one hand under the basket regular is more than enough. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Those are the keys for the builder that I've seen. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be able to see what the city and the park looks like at 10:45. So you're going to be on top of it, and my reaction and everything is going to be out there. Make sure you guys hit a like, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click that little bubble right here. Make sure you watch the last 2 videos. It's your boy Jerz, man, your favorite YouTuber from Jersey, and I'm out here.